Hey guys, hope you're well. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a first impressions video for you. So I've got loads of new makeup to try from my most recent haul, which I can put down below if you guys want to see the actual haul itself. So please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me, and feel free to give it a thumbs up, comments down below, and let me know what you think. But let's just get straight into it and start with some primer. Okay guys, so I've got two products here that I'm still kind of debating how to use. So I've got a little sample of the Cover FX Blurring Primer, which sounds like it would be really suitable for me, so I really like the idea of it. But I also have the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Hollywood Filter. Now apparently you can use this as a little bit of a primer as well. So let's just try with the Cover FX Primer. Okay, so it does have quite a bit of a skin tint towards it actually. Don't know if you can get it away from my face, yeah. See that? So normally kind of with blurring primers I would expect them to be clear actually, but let's just put this on. So it feels really, really smooth. I haven't put loads on because I'm going to put the Charlotte Tilbury stuff on in a minute, but I've just kind of focused it on my kind of oily areas. But already it feels wow, okay. My pores look amazing actually. Wow, I'm super, super impressed there. I don't know if this is coming across on camera. Okay, great, wow, I'm definitely gonna keep trying that. Nice one, Cover FX. Wow, super, super duper impressed. So I'm gonna try the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter next. And there's a few different ways to wear this, so I'm just gonna try one way, but then I'll keep experimenting with it after this video as well. So there's beneath it, blend it, boost it, and bling it. So Wayne Goss, who I follow and really, really love his advice, says that he thinks it's best underneath foundation. So that's what I'm gonna try and do today, but I am gonna try, if you're interested, I'm gonna try out the other ways and then see how it goes. Looks like it's gonna be super easy to apply because it's in this big, massive doe foot applicator, which is pretty cool. So let's just kind of pop it on. Oh, actually, I'll zoom in a bit closer and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'm a little bit closer to you guys now, looking super nice and pale, but let's just apply this everywhere. I don't really know, maybe I should use a brush probably to blend it in. You don't get a lot of product on the brush, but I think that's probably a good thing so that you don't kind of put too much on. Have I got a brush? Let me grab a brush. I've just got like a stippling brush just to kind of blend that in. I was really unsure about which shade to get. This is number 2 in light, and I think this is definitely the right choice. But I don't know if you can see that, but there's a definite kind of glowiness that's coming through, particularly as you can see it on my kind of cheekbones there. It kind of covered up imperfections. Nice, but I think the trick is when you've got foundation on top and then see what it looks like. So I might completely ruin this whole Charlotte Tilbury thing now because I'm gonna go in with the YSL All Hours foundation, which is a full matte, full coverage foundation. So I'm interested to see if the glow actually comes through or not with a full matte foundation. It might work better with something a bit more kind of dewier and lighter. Be really pretty under like tinted moisturizer, I think actually. And this is in the color BR30, I think it is, which is Cool Almond. Let's see, we'll see how buildable it is as well. I'm not gonna kind of, okay, actually, that's just like one pump. Oh, it smells like something. I don't really know what. With my beauty blender, obviously. Oh God, does anybody else get like annoyed when their like bloody hair gets in the way? That looks really, really nice. Some of the glow from the Charlotte Tilbury is gone, but it's still here. I think on the cheekbones you can still kind of see the light reflecting properties from it, and maybe a little bit on my forehead where I put it as well. So I don't think it's lost it completely, which is really good. But this is definitely a matte finish. But yeah, I think that looks really, really nice. I think it's just kind of, yeah, it's definitely a matte finish. But I think that I really like that though. I think that's really nice. I don't know what is going on with my hair today. My hair doesn't like me today. It's just as what happens when I wash it and then try and curl it. It needs like a good day to settle. But overall, I'm really happy with that foundation. It looks really nice. It'll be the longevity and the wear test that does it for me and see how long it goes. But so far, I think it looks really, really nice. So I haven't got a new concealer. Again, it's the same old, worn off, lasting collection Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. I've also already done my eyebrows already today, so I'll just kind of maybe tidy these up a little bit and then put some concealer on, and then I'll come back to try a few new things. So next I'm going to go in with another Charlotte Tilbury product. So this is their Hollywood Contour Wand, and this is in, what is it, Fair Medium. So it's really cool. So it's got this kind of plushy kind of end, so we can just kind of draw on the contour. So I think, oh no, hang on, it's squeeze off on. Okay, so you just have to twist it because it says off and on there, and then I guess you just try and this might be quite cool to watch actually. Let's see. I don't want to squeeze like too hard and have it all. Okay, so you definitely don't need, that was only like a tiny squeeze of product, and quite a lot of it has come out as well. Do my nose. Let's just get my hairline out of the way. Okay, so that was only a tiny squeeze of product, and I really did just get enough to do my whole face. It's blending really well, definitely. So that's really good. Let's see how it does on the cheeks. Sorry, I'm not even getting close enough to you guys. Nose is always the funniest bit to contour, really. But overall, it's blending very nicely. I really need to get, I might have to go get a headband in a minute because it's driving me nuts. It's blending super nicely. It's actually quite, it's definitely there, but it's fairly subtle. Especially on this side, I think you can see it. Probably that's because where the first kind of swipe went in. I might just go in with a little bit more on this side. Put too much on. Well, let's just go full on. Let's just do a bit more. It took me a little while to figure out contouring actually. I think if you're new, definitely start with a powder, because they're a bit easier to use, and then kind of work onto cream products when you get a bit more used to it and kind of know a little bit more about what you're doing. I'm really quite happy with that. I think that blends nice. It didn't kind of remove or shift the foundation at all. It just kind of sat really nicely on top of it. So I think that looks really nice. I'm actually gonna go back in with the because with the Charlotte Tilbury it said under it, over it, through it, whatever, I don't know. Thinking of the Teddy Bear's Picnic, I think. So I'm just gonna dab a little bit more on my cheekbones just to kind of experiment a little bit more with it. Just to kind of see the highlight come through. Yeah, it's definitely subtle, but I really like that. I do not like a blingy, hello, I'm here highlight. And you can see here, hopefully, if I just get a little bit closer, that the light is reflecting on that really nicely, and it's kind of a glow from within, kind of a highlight, not a I've just sprayed glitter on my face, kind of a highlight. So I wasn't planning on doing any bronzer because I thought the contour and the highlight might actually be enough, but I'm still feeling a little bit pale. So I've just gone to get my, again, this is not a new product, I use this all the time. This is the Estee Lauder and Victoria Beckham collaboration that came out like a year ago. So I've just got a really big fluffy brush and I'm just kind of bronzing all over really. What I also just did off camera is just put a bit of setting powder under my eyes. Usually I would use like a loose setting powder, but actually because this foundation is quite a matte finish anyway, I think that if I put any more powder on it, it would just look really cakey. I think it's matte enough and that glow from that Charlotte Tilbury is coming through really nicely. So I'm not going to do any more setting powder, but I am going to then go in and do my eyes. Again, I don't have anything new to try right now. I did in my previous haul, but I've saved that for another first impressions video. So I'm just gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette and just do a very, very simple, going for quite a glowy kind of nudie look today. So I've got a new mascara to try as well. So this is the Maybelline Total Temptation Mascara. This is a fairly new launch actually. I don't think it's been out very long. This is what the brush looks like, which is usually kind of my favorite all-time type of brush. Really high hopes for this mascara. I haven't actually heard much about it, but let's just pop it on and see how it goes. Oh, it smells funny. It smells like sweets or like, I don't know, marzipan or something. Oh, honestly, had a really good base day and look what I've got and bloody done. I look like a Dalmatian. So, but apparently, this is a good thing actually, because I've seen a hack online, which when this happens, usually it happens around your eyes, not like on your nose, like an idiot like I am. You have to, if you let it dry and then get a cotton bud, and then it should just kind of sweep off. So annoying, I can't believe I've done this. It's quite a big swipe of it as well. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't know if you saw me do that, but if you do ever do that, don't wipe it. Just kind of roll the cotton bud, like a bit like, hang on, let me show you. If you're kind of rolling it against your skin like this, it kind of picks it up as it rolls. I don't know if you saw that. Anyway, thoughts on this mascara. I think it definitely lengthens it quite nicely. I quite like my lashes when they're super volumized and like curled. So that looks really nice actually. It's definitely lengthened them. You can definitely see the difference. I haven't got any eyeliner on or anything, so you can just see how the mascara is working on its own. I might just go back in actually and do my lower lash line with a couple of the other colors I was using before. Where's the mascara gone? Oh, it's here. Then I'm just gonna put that mascara on the lower lash lines. I actually very rarely put mascara on lower lashes. I feel like mine are a bit like, you know, they're not like full and consistent like my top lines, but so I don't ever really feel the need to, but just while we're testing mascara. Anyway, so there you go. That is my eyelash look. And then to finish off my makeup look, I'm gonna go in with a nude stick, and this is, what is this called? The Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil. So obviously I'm gonna use this on my lips today, and this is in the color Pixie. So that is that on my lips. Again, these are one of the nicest kind of lip formulas that I've tried actually. Super creamy, super long wearing as well. I have one in a slightly darker shade. Do I love this as the nude? Is this the nude I was hoping for? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah, I kind of wanted this is more of a pinky undertone than more of a brownie nude, which is maybe what I was after, but all the same, I really like it. God, that foundation stinks. I can smell it on me. I don't know if I like that actually, but it looks really good. Maybe it'll fade, so I'll keep trying it and see if the kind of smell continues to bother me. So my final thoughts on each of the products. So the Cover FX, I thought this was incredible. It was amazing how this just completely blurred out my pores, probably more than I've seen from any other primer. I think that's a really strong statement, but I'm definitely gonna continue to use this. But I was super impressed with this product. The Charlotte Tilbury product, I really like this. It's subtle, which I'm pleased about, because then you can put, I only put a little bit on actually. I probably could have gone even more and made it even more glowy. The YSL All Hours foundation, on first application, I really like how this looks. It doesn't feel heavy, doesn't feel cakey. I'm gonna continue to try it. Make sure it actually is an all day wear foundation. Obviously that's the key thing with a matte foundation. Make sure I'll continue to use it. The smell bothers me. It smells funky. And the Hollywood Contour Wand, really nice, very subtle. For the price that it was about £30, £29, and it is quite small actually. So in terms of value for money, you could pay £30 for a powder contour and get a lot more wear out of it probably. The mascara I really like actually. I was really impressed with it, apart from when I got it on my nose, but I think it kind of really volumizes the lashes, really makes them kind of lengthening. It's not the most voluminous mascara that I've used, but it's definitely pretty good. I am definitely going to try it as a cheek tint as well and see how I feel about that. But basically those were my kind of initial first impressions of those products. If you want a more in-depth review after I've used some of them a little bit longer, particularly maybe some of the foundation or the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, please write me a comment, let me know what you want to see. What do you think of my makeup today? I'm kind of trying to different kind of nude makeup looks for my friend's wedding. My best friend's getting married in August. You're gonna hear me do a lot of that. If you maybe want like a bridesmaid kind of wedding tutorial, I'm definitely practicing that myself, so I could certainly do one of those as well. But just generally let me know what you think, and any other recommendations for new things you think I should be trying. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel below and follow me on Instagram, which will be down here, and give it a thumbs up if you like it. Cheers, thanks very much guys.